said that Linares may be Devin Haney. So what's your thoughts on possibly being the underdog for the first time in your career?
Well, I know that he's hoping and he's crossing his fingers. He's hoping that that happens, but in reality, he'll see.
Teofimo Lopez said that I won't be surprised if Jorge Linares beats Devin Haney. What's your thoughts on him believing that Linares will beat Devin?
Well, I mean, I think that's a hope and a prayer that Teofimo Lopez has and his father has, that Devin is beaten by Jorge Linares, but it's not going to happen. The best thing that they should do was hope for a big fight, a mega fight between Devin and Teo at the end of this. Well, that's what I would think. I would think it would be about encouraging for the big fight than actually praying or speaking to it into existence, any falsehood like that. Devin is going to punish Linares. We are happy that Linares raised his hand. When everyone is talking about Linares being an old fighter, Linares is 35 years old. You have Richard Comey that's 34, and you have Lomachenko that's 33. So when you talk about these veteran fighters, and also you talk about Robert Garcia, who said yesterday on the Boxing Voice that fighters traditionally don't get into their prime until 30. They don't become the mega fighters that they are until age 30. So this falsehood that everyone is spreading around about these guys being old, Devin just makes him look like that. And it's no matter what age it is. Well, you just have to just stay with us, believe in us, and know that Devin is saying everything to fight him, but they're saying everything but fighting him. I always say we do it for the people, and they'll catch on. The ones that are slowly but surely, starting to question these guys and why are these guys saying everything but fight Devin.
Who you got this Saturday night between Devin Haney and Jorge Linares? The odds favor Devin Haney, but the fans are saying otherwise. I see a lot of people picking Linares to pull off the upset. However, the last time I checked the odds, it was like 3-1. What's your take on the odds and the fans picking Linares, and who you favor in that fight?
In terms of the people picking Linares, I got no issue with that, considering Linares is a great fighter. He's a top 10 lightweight. He's a former 3-division champion, and is a very good opponent. So I don't see an issue with people thinking Linares has the skill set and ability to beat Devin Haney, since, in my opinion, this is Devin Haney's first real step-up fight. So it's not a surprise that people think Linares has a very good shot of making the upset. In terms of the odds, I'm gonna be honest. I think those odds are pretty fair. I don't got an issue with it being 4-1. I don't think they're too wide or too narrow, because I think Devin Haney should be the favorite since he's the undefeated champion. Hasn't really had any difficult fights, but at the same time, Linares is still skilled enough to where it shouldn't be too like a Gamboa Devin Haney odds. But in terms of who I'm picking to win, I got Devin Haney. And for the longest, I kept saying he's going to win by decision. But I think Devin Haney's going to surprise us, and I'm predicting an 11th round stoppage.
First of all, the only reason I brought up the odds, I was trying to actually place a bet because of the comments I was seeing. The way that people was talking, I was thinking that Linares was the favorite for a second. Looking at the comment section, and a lot of people hitting me up claiming that Linares was going to beat Devin. When I checked the odds, though, it said otherwise. So a lot of people that are picking Linares apparently are not betting on him to win the fight. But stylistically, Linares should give Devin Haney a puzzle to solve, because unlike your average Joe, usually when a fighter steps up in competition, he will fight a flat-footed veteran or someone that could punch, however he's slow. But Devin Haney is making his first big step up against someone that's faster than Ryan Linares, that is. He throws combinations. He got speed, power, IQ. So he got like the whole package. He's a veteran in the game. Linares, he's a 3-time world champion, 11-3 on his world title fights. So he's definitely proven in the game. And this is an opponent that Devin Haney needed, because you see Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia, and old media continuously critiquing Devin to not having a name on his resume that's proven. Now, Linares beat Luke Campbell. Linares dropped Lomachenko. Linares is a 3-time world champion. And according to Linares himself, he said that this camp have been his best camp. He's in the best condition of his life. He's in a better condition for this fight than he was against Lomachenko and Luke Campbell. That's according to Linares. That's what he told Eddie Hearn on the press conference today. So it's going to make for a hell of a fight. Linares' speed, combinations should make it somewhat competitive. But at the end of the day, I see Devin Haney pulling off the victory. I don't know how. It could be a knockout if Linares really goes for the win and doesn't try to pull off a Gamboa and survive. We know Linares, he always comes to win. So that in mind, Devin Haney may as well be able to pull off the knockout. I see the punch that may put Linares down to be an uppercut. I see Linares vulnerable for an uppercut by Devin Haney if Devin hides an uppercut with the jab. Devin Haney is a versatile fighter. He has so many dimensions to his game. He could fight in the inside. He could fight mid-range. He could fight in the outside. He could do it all. He haven't had a chance to show his tools that he has. So Linares may bring that to the table. He may force Devin Haney to do something that we haven't seen Devin Haney do, such as maybe even go toe-to-toe in the inside with Linares, because Devin Haney is capable of doing so. He's one of them unique fighters that could fight in the inside and in the outside. Even against Gamboa, if you go back and watch the fight, a lot of people were saying Devin Haney was running, but if you go back and watch the fight, after the 5th round, Devin Haney started backing up Gamboa. He started backing up Gamboa. It was Gamboa who resorted to holding. So that being said, I think the lesson learned from the Gamboa fight is how to fight off a clinch, how to fight someone if they're trying to hold and survive the fight. With that being said, it's going to be fireworks this Saturday night. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Go ahead and drop who you think is going to win this Saturday night, Devin the Dream Haney or Linares. I got Devin Haney all day. I think this brother is the truth. He will have a chance to show his complete dimensions. I'm talking about from inside, mid-range, and outside boxing. He haven't had the opponent to bring it out of him. I think Linares is the one. I see Linares stylistically almost a better style matchup than Teo because of his hand speed and power that he brings to the table with his experience. So make sure you guys tune in to Saturday night. This is a must-see TV fight, regardless of what Chris Mannix say, regardless of what old media say. This is must-see TV. One thing I could guarantee the fans is going to be action-packed. It's going to be lightning versus thunder. It's like who's faster, who's more accurate, who's sharper that night. And I think it's Devin because he's the better fighter in my books. But we shall see. That's a fight the fans cannot miss this Saturday night.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I took up the wall. I took up the wall.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.